Alright. Okay, Virgil. You can make it upstairs. Up the ladder. It's fine. Peter's out. And everything's fine. Just 1 hour at a time. There we go. It's... There we go. See? Everything's fine. It's all fine. Just gonna look for books. Just step outside and look for... No. God, not. Not now. Not now, Rune, please. I wasn't... I'm not supposed to... God. If I pretend that he's here, then he's going to come back. I don't want to read a goodbye. Please, Rune. Please be good. Please say that he's fine. Please say that he's fine. I know that... I know that Elwood said he is dead, but he has to be fine. He's... God damn it, you fucking idiot, please. So difficult to know the right words, and I'm sorry about saying the one. I will be around to see you get better, and I'm so sorry. I promised I would, but time is cruel and fighting. And I know I'm not the only one who understands how it feels when that time is running out. It could have been a conversation, Rune, please. I truly believe the egg is the key. These feelings have to push. You all need to figure this out, and if anyone can figure it out, it's the people here, you included. Live, learn, and question for me, yeah? So many mysteries just come out there. But where... I need you to know how much I care for you, and our time spent solving puzzles or theorizing together. We put our heads together, I think it happened. I still think that's true, always. Because I miss you so much. Staying up late asking the questions to this guy was someone. I left some things behind. When we were together in these puzzles, right? My crew made it for you, Rune. No, that's not what I trust more with it. It's in my downstairs attached machine. It's meant to read the energy signals of a human in a more refined way. It'll hopefully help you find a baseline for your magic. Other Chinese potions. Collected as much as I could and left them in the machine. I think that a high concentration of those should work similar to axolotls to stave off the west of the void and buy you time. If the flight crystals would help, I'll leave some grounded down to test. Through this, hide those in any of my notes in the workshop. I want one of us to get out of this mess and get to see tomorrow. I want you to see the sunrise, Virgil. Dozens upon dozens of them. I'll miss you dearly, my friend. Please take care of yourself. And don't give up. I always believe in you. No matter what. With care or the adventure. He was supposed to be. He was the one who's supposed to see the sunrises. The one with everything to live for, and I. He's supposed to be okay. I wanted to. He was supposed to help. I wanted so badly for him to. I thought maybe they were wrong, and maybe that he's. I came out of this. I was gone, and then I came back, and he's fine. He has to be. He has to be. I can't. He's not dead. He can't be. I don't want him to be. He should have been the one to find the egg. He should have been the one to get the phoenix. I don't have the phoenix. I don't need it. He needed it. He should be the one standing here. We knew that I was. I know, like. Why can't he just be here? Why can't he just be here right now? Why can't you just be here? Hi. Erin.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, you're...
Sorry, I know
Okay.
it's been a while. Hi. Sorry,
I'm not
it's
bothering Emma.
sorry.
Hi.
No, come in. Sorry, come in, please. Sorry, I'm not. You caught me at a bad time. I think I got
I can come back some other
No.
time.
No, it's alright. I just I got a letter from Rune that I wasn't expecting this morning. So yeah. I don't. No, I don't want to believe it. I guess
But still, my condolences, I guess.
Thank you, and to you as well. I'm sure that I know that everyone, was close to Rune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it hit fast and Atlas the hardest, though.
Yeah. I'm sure. But from the other things, they were there with him, so that's. I don't know if that's a blessing or not. That they were there, but I don't know. I want to believe he made it out in some way, and I kept telling myself that maybe he was fine, and that this was all like I was gone, and then I came back, and I thought maybe he was gonna come back, but he hasn't yet. And I don't know. Hearing him say goodbye was much different, but sorry, my lungs are a bit
Yeah.
out of it at the moment.
I'm guessing crying didn't help at all.
Yeah, not really. Sorry, what, how are you? I haven't seen you in a little bit. I've been a bit cooped up of late.
Yeah, I can imagine why.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, we always joked about going up and down the stairs at the library, but it turns out it's a lot easier than going up and down ladders at the moment. So, yeah.
Using your arm probably isn't
Yeah, no, that might.
probably isn't great at the moment.
Yeah, no, they're both, they're both a little.
Both?
Yeah. It's, making its way up my neck at the moment, which is fun.
Right, fun is not the word I would use.
Maybe not. It's, I'm running out of words, I think, a little bit. I don't know. We're running out. What can I help at all? Is everything okay?
Knowing with what's been happening and seeing that you're sick, for lack of a better word, I was just gonna ask if you had tools to help me get this wax off the book. I know you had a little bit of an area at the library for those kinds of things. And
yeah, I have some of the tools downstairs. I can, yeah, absolutely, I can help out. I don't know how much I can help with if there's stitching damage right now, but you can come downstairs if you like.
You can talk me through it.
Yeah, that might be easiest. One of these barrels should have some palette knives and scalpels in a bone folder somewhere. If you want to try and break the wax, it will have stained the cover probably, but yeah, it should break apart easily once you get through the inner little crusting. The pages might be a little more difficult.
Is here okay to...
Yeah, yes, just over here. They should. Yes.
Okay. So, talk me through it. How do I do this?
Start along the inside edge of the cover, just against the pages. Try to separate the top layers of the wax just to break it open, and from there...
Would heat help at all?
Probably, yes. If we can melt the edges of the pages from wax, it should open easier. We can splay each page individually, let them dry out, try and salvage them if we can. And just...
I think I have it.
There. If you bend the text block gently, a lot of the wax should split along the pages naturally and open up. And from there, I mean, cosmetically and long term, I don't know how much the wax might affect the binding. If you wanted to cut it off, we could rebind it maybe, but the text block seems mostly intact.
Yeah, it's mostly the pages, I think.
Yeah.
Are the most important.
I think so. Looks.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. I'm happy to help.
Might not be as proper as what you used to do, especially. But the sheer amount of books you had at the library.
Yeah, it's not. I had a lot nicer tools and things there as well, to be fair. A lot better materials and proper racks to stitch things and weave and headbands and everything, but maybe at some point we can fix it up properly down the line, if you'd like it.
I would. Once
Yeah.
we can settle everything around here.
Yeah.
I think that should take priority, though.
Yes, definitely. Things seem to be becoming more unsettled on the daily.
Sorry, you said unsettled, and I immediately want to look at the eyes.
Oh, sorry. I
sorry.
can. Sorry.
Is that a recent development?
Unfortunately, not quite. A couple weeks, maybe a month or two ago, the first eye developed, and it's been getting worse. I don't know. They seem vestigial for the most part. I'm not seeing through them, so at least it hasn't directly interfaced with the nervous system or anything just yet.
I did not like the fact that you said yet.
I don't really know if it will. The amount of mobs that have turned hostile once it overtakes them, I don't know how that works, whether it's turning them or overtakes them or something. I don't really know what happens if it does go further, is all.
Can you control the eyes at all? You said you can't see them, but can they blink something? One of my spirits kind of is intrigued.
They can blink on occasion, but I'm not controlling it, I don't think. I don't think they have a mind of their own necessarily. I think it's like providing a nervous charge to something dead, almost. The nerves respond to the stimuli, but I don't think there's any thought behind it. Yeah, but
it's kind of almost like frostbite when the tip of your limbs are all blackened and you can't feel them.
Yeah, a lot like that. I can get feeling back sometimes in parts. There's a salve agent that Atlas started working on. It helps with some of the numbness, but not in the extremities.
If I would have known sooner, I would have gone and talked to her.
Oh, no, sorry. I've got some. I borrowed some from the dojo since the library fell, so. But, no, but they seem to respond to external stimuli when I put the sweater on. A bunch of them closed against it, so it's, they're not dropping against the inside or anything.
It was terrifying to ask if some of the eyes were open
I
under
don't
the sweater.
think so.
I don't think that's a good feeling.
It's not, I would imagine. I suppose if they are, it's ones that I can't feel entirely, but I don't know. Not at this point, at least. But, yeah. I'm getting... Sorry?
I was just gonna say that you did help me get rid of the wax. Maybe
Yes.
you would like to be the first one to read it with me?
I mean... Of course, yes. Where did you find it?
Oh.
It looks pretty damaged.
I say I found it where there's this shrine that looks like a lantern. Mo thinks it's a phoenix temple, and I
Oh. I
don't know if I want it to be or not.
I see. Right, the Phoenix Tales, they seem to be making themselves more apparent of late. Did you find an egg at all?
See, that's part of why I'm kind of hoping it's not.
Oh.
There wasn't an egg.
Oh.
I actually found it last year. It's kind of why you haven't seen me in the past few weeks, months.
I see.
Around the holidays, it's always the time I try to make a little shrine for the people I want to remember. And I used to make one every year since I always used to travel. But this year was the first time I wasn't too far away from one I had already made, so I went back with Mo. Had something for Rune and Marcel.
I see.
And yeah. But there wasn't an egg the first time I went there. There wasn't an egg when Mo and I went there earlier this week. Mo mentioned something about there being beacons at the temples. The ones there weren't functioning. So...
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of crossing my fingers that it wasn't the right one, or a decoy.
Yes, I'm sure that it was something else. I mean, we found other structures before. I mean, not necessarily temples, but other cities and wreckages. It could have been one of those, perhaps.
I sure hope so. But
yeah.
Yes, we won't know unless we take a peek at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
I feel as though you found it.
Maybe a sip or tea of coffee to make sure I'm hydrated.
Of course.
Would you like one? Oh, like 7.
Thank you. I don't have much to offer in return. I have 1 or 2 of these. Don't tell Peter that I'm giving them out.
I have like 8 in my inventory. You can keep it.
Sure?
You helped me. Yeah, you helped me with de-waxing the book. I'm good.
In that case, I do have some carrot cake that we salvaged from the library before it fell.
I will take the carrot cake. Thank you.
But I feel your book. It feels so you should read it.
Would you like me to read or? Yeah, I can.
Go ahead.
Read it. It seems like it might have a few accents in there.
Perhaps.
Or érudite Mousseline de la Robe. That's a very...
It certainly is a
French name. Mama, how can I start this any other way than saying, I miss you? Though, with the way things are, I think I'll be missing you for so much longer. I miss the days we spent in the giant geos, marveling at the way the light would refract through the magic-filled crystals. I miss the nights you would drag me into your arms and take me on flights when skies were clear and all we could see were we're starved. I miss the way you called my name. I miss all of you. I know now how powerful you actually are, and how extensive your knowledge of magic truly is. Growing up, you always seemed to know everything, and answered all of my innocent questions. In my eyes, you could hold the world in your hands. But the anomaly took that away from everyone. But that didn't take away the fact that you were one of the great sorcerers. Because that's what you were, weren't you? It makes sense now why you were one of the first to get your wings. In hindsight, if only I knew what that all meant, I would have just asked more questions about you. And now I wish I did. Over the years, I've gathered that you took the lead on creating a sustainable, stable source of magic for the obelisk. That your insight pertaining to the retention and preservation of magic within crystals was extensive. Far better than any of the other sorcerers anyway. That you worked tirelessly. That something happened. That's when you stopped doing those fancy magic tricks, didn't you? When you taught me how to do it myself a lot more. You wanted me to have what you didn't anymore. The ability to reach into the natural flow of magic within the world. That was your way of hiding the fact that you were falling apart, wasn't it? After letting your team down, after losing your ability to control magic, after falling behind, and the Phoenix catching up. So I built this temple for you. I had heard that the New Avians were planning to build temples in honor of the great sorcerers, and I wanted to do the same to you. Though this is as far as I could track you, I don't know where else you could have gone. So wherever you are, I hope you know this will be here for you. And that wherever I may be, near or far, that I'll be there to catch your fall, like you've done for me so many times. Your daughter, your little Robin, Gaëlle de la Roue.
Oh. I mean, on the... I don't know if there's a bright side to that message, honestly. At least it seems that there was never an egg there. I think...
The question was, where is it?
I don't know. I suppose it could be anywhere at this point. I mean, it seems that the magic within the Phoenix eggs is enough to somewhat keep at least a small portion of the islands afloat. It could still be somewhere. It doesn't have to be gone.
I don't know how much it's able to, because the lantern is almost hidden under part of the island, but at least half of it is missing.
Oh. I'm sorry. It's not a more hopeful book. After we salvaged it.
At least I was kind of right in saying that it was a shrine, but wrong in the sense that it's also a temple.
Yeah. Bit of both in a way. It's weird hearing about the Phoenixes and the sorcerers as so human, I suppose.
How so?
I don't know. It's always about how great the sorcerers were and the power they had and everything they did to change everything, and hearing just about one of them being a mother and raising a child is different in a way. It's someone who was mourned when they lost themselves rather than dying. It's just, I don't know, a different perspective than I've seen in the other books I've read.
Probably go. At least return this to the temple shrine lantern.
Yes, of course.
And one of the spirits says that maybe the egg is somewhere around the temple. If it was what was the name of the person? Erudit. If
Yes.
Erudit was at least tracked there, maybe
there's some.
If it's been so long,
There's something you could pick up the trail and try and track further.
I don't know how well it will go, considering how long ago this must have been written.
It's true, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. That there could still be some sign there. I mean, if you found it, you were pulled to it for a reason. If everything else with the phoenixes is anything to go by. Lately seems to...
You're the second person to tell me that something attracted to it, and I'm...
That's what I keep being told, so I'm trying to stay vaguely positive about it, although mine is much less responsive than everyone else's eggs seem to be.
I would punch you on the shoulders if I wasn't afraid I would hit one of possibly an eye. I missed the information saying that you had one of them?
That's how I fell into the void. I tried to catch it, and I sort of... we think that the phoenix was Valencia Delvaux, one of the sorcerers, and she rigged her island to explode when I picked it up. So...
That's just fucked up.
Yeah, no. As much as I had respected her for a long time, it seems like Valencia is a bit of a piece of work.
I can see why now you said that some of the sorcerers didn't exactly seem like out of reach, not that much of human aspect to them.
Yeah. But I have had it for months now, and it's just the same as it was when I found it. Everyone else seems to be yes, of course. Everyone else seems to be having luck with it cracking or hatching or speaking to them in some way, and it's just sitting there. A part of me wonders if it was meant for me in the first place. I mean, Rune was with me when we found it. He also was being led to the temple, and I know we thought that I was finding it, but I haven't been able to get it to respond at all in all that time. And I have this horrible stinking feeling that what if it's not me that was supposed to hatch it, and that it was Rune, and that now it's not going to hatch unless I was going to say, unless he comes back, but he's... I don't know. No matter how much I ponder the egg, as much as everyone is telling me, it's not changing anything. But if you found your temple and you found the book and there was something there, it seems as good a lead as anyone else has found when it comes to finding these things.
I almost want to say the contrary, since apparently you, Atlas, Mo, Vas, a few of you had found them, and you at least had eggs in them.
Well, I mean, if anything, from my experience, having an egg in it is sort of the shittiest part of finding the temple.
To be fair, if you picked up the egg and it was trapped, I can understand why.
It's definitely caused me a lot more trouble than any benefits. There was some nice books there. There might be somewhere in here if you wanted to read over them, or I would lend them to you, but I don't remember which shelves they're on.
I can definitely come back, say hi to you, and hopefully Pietro, if they're okay too.
Yeah, hopefully. They're doing okay. I think they've gone out to sort of search the perimeter of the island where the library used to be, just to look for any loose wreckage that might be salvageable. We got some books and some belongings back. We're both sort of living here, if you want to stop by anytime.
Of course, if you want me to get you some of the salve as well, not have you go up the ladder all the time.
That would be very nice. Thank you. I would appreciate it. But there's no rush. It seems like you've got plenty on your plate as it is.
It's starting to fill up, but I'm trying to go one bite at a time, I guess. So one person can do.
Yeah, seems like all we can do at the moment. It's all falling apart at once in a little bit.
I don't know how much emotion I can compartmentalize at once, so all we can do, I think, is our best.
Yeah, certainly. This seems to be the way that it is at the moment.
Could you inform me if there's any more progress with your, I guess, arms? Or
Sort of. I need to stop by Rune's. Apparently there's been... They got Allison to help with a potion or a medicine, and he had a whole bunch of equipment that he was preparing. I managed to work it down to a biological factor, like a virus that's infecting the cells and using them to replicate itself. It eats away at the magic in an avian and corrupts it in a way, turning the magic against itself. And we just haven't found a way to slow it yet, but well, Rune was supposed to be helping me find a way to slow it, so we'll see where I can pick up, I guess.
well, if there's anything I can bring you, I will gladly do it.
Yes, thank you. I'll let you know. I'll send you something over comms, perhaps.
I'll keep mine open.
Likewise. Oh.
Thank you again for helping me.
Of course, anytime. And if you find anything else in the temple when you go back, let me know. I can update maps and things.
There's a map.
I was tried. There's up on the wall. I found it.
There was a fucking map. I could have told people there was something there.
Not quite. That larger circle one. I noticed after the first few temples were found that they're on a circumference with a relatively similar radius around the obelisk, like they're surrounding it in a way, but I haven't updated it in a long time. It's the first one or two.
No, I definitely could have told you there.
Oh.
Quick math. Yeah, somewhere around that little area, kind of on the left side and down.
I'll have to update it.
I haven't. Pretty much matches the coordinates I have for, maybe a few 100 blocks or so.
I see. I think I need to update a lot. I mean, the temple that I found, the shrine that I found isn't even on there, so... But... Just weird pattern I noticed after the first two eggs were found. Apparently there's something in the obelisk room where there's little shrines or plinths that have been opening up, but I can't say that I've really had the capacity to look into it of late.
Yeah, I
a lot.
Don't exactly trust myself to go down there, especially considering what happened with Rune.
Yeah, that's sort of part of the reason I haven't gone back since.
You know what happened? You know of it, but do you know exactly what happened?
Not entirely. Bits and pieces. I know that Rune had a reaction to magic, like it was part of him in a different way that it's part of avians, like he responded to flares of it, and I just have a horrible sinking feeling that whatever magic he was storing, he gave back to it.
It pretty much sounds exactly what Atlas and Vast told us.
Yeah.
That he was giving back. And giving himself in the process.
Yeah. Which is part of the reason I don't want to believe that he is gone. I mean, with avians have a level of magic that's inherent to their survival. We need it to survive. That's why the void sickness is slowly killing me, because it's eating away at the magic that's keeping me alive, and that's why it kills non-avians so much quicker, because there's much more limited magic. But Rune had so much. When an Avocane member takes the magic out of an avian, it kills them, because so much of that life energy is being just removed at once. But Rune had more than he should have, more than he needed, so maybe it... I don't know. I'm just rambling, wishful thinking at the moment, but he just... Yeah. I don't know how to feel about the fact that one. Sorry.
Well, maybe on another day we can, I guess, have a toast in his honor. It's what I've been kind of mostly doing until I can...
Yeah.
Maybe not shove my emotions away, but keep them more in check until I do other stuff in my day.
Yeah. Deal with something else with so much going on, it's sort of hard to stop and properly process all of that grief. But someday.
I'm telling myself that once everything is done, I can feel emotions properly.
Yeah.
Now, I think just trying not to fall is the main objective.
Definitely. Yeah, survival is the main thing at the moment.
Okay. At least if you're going outside, there doesn't seem to be any monsters anymore.
No, not since Rune.
Yeah. So, if you ever want to take a stroll outside, if it's not too much for your sickness, I'd say now is pretty much the time to do so.
Yeah, it seems like it really made it a lot easier. I suppose it's a little too wishful to have thought that whatever it did would have fixed my sickness, but at least
hopefully something
did something.
I think I'm gonna go back. I think some of my spirits might have some ideas on what to do. And I've been getting a lot more of them, so I've been trying to manage that as well. So before another wave comes over, I'm gonna
Yes, of course.
go rest.
Hopefully their ideas have some merit, I suppose. Hopefully they can.
I tend to do.
Good luck.
See you soon, I guess.
Yeah, you too. I'll be here most of the time. But
I'll bring some tea as well for Pietro, and if Errol comes around.
yes, he's here often now. So
I
sure he'll be
have
around.
something to give him anyway.
Yes, I'm sure he'll be around, usually here or his house. So I'll let him know when he comes by.
Right. See you soon then.
See you soon. Rune had something about him. Wasn't an avian, but he wasn't a person. He wasn't, no, I don't know what he was. He's not a fucking robot, but his eyes, when the beacons went down and the magic rerouted, if he was storing extra magic, he could have. He can't be dead. I can't let him be dead, because he wouldn't let me be dead. He pushed Peter to find me, and I'm gonna keep pushing to find him, and I know that Vast and Atlas saw it, but can't be. God. He had things. Something for me. This flying is gonna be rough. I can do it if Rune's gonna be at the end of it, I'm sure. I just need to. His drink. He's fine. It's fine. I can. If he left something, maybe he left some kind of clue, some sort of anything to show where he might have gone. Guess. He's got to be. Rune didn't give up on me, and I'm not going to give up on him. I can't give up on him. Not yet. She did wings. was about being on engineered wings. Fine. I wish I'd gotten a photo with him. Hey, boy. I'm sure it's okay. Something. It's down here. Oh. Crystals. Come on, Rune. Come on. Stupid. I just... He has to have left something, somewhere that can bring him back. Everyone else, we've been able to bring them back. Just... God. It's fine. Oh. It's like I can breathe again. God. You really... You did it. All of this. We were getting so... Oh, there's a field there. Oh, I was... Okay. It's not supposed to drop that low. It stopped. Okay, I can take readings. It feels wrong to hold it. It's not mine. It shouldn't be mine. I guess it is now. I guess it is now.